took the secret to his grave of how Dr. Aafia Siddiqui was also kidnapped and renditioned. Salam alaikum. Yes, it's midweek crisis, and we have a rather somber tone to today's podcast because we are marking the death of General Pervez Musharraf. Now, you might say, why on earth are you showing him any respect? Well, I'm a great believer that you shouldn't speak ill of the dead too much. You know, what was his legacy? Well, as the leader of Pakistan, he had one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, and he had the distinction of dying in his bed, an achievement that few Pakistan leaders enjoy. Let's face it, it is the most dangerous job in the world. His other legacy? He sold his soul to the devil when he joined hand in hand with the Americans in the never-ending global war on terror. And if you read his book, In the Line of Fire, he has a chapter in which he's boasting how he and the ISI, the intelligence services, made millions selling innocent men to the Americans, who then took them off to Guantanamo Bay. Of the nearly 800 men who passed through the gates of Guantanamo in occupied Cuba, not one received a charge or a trial against international law. You can't hold people in a legal limbo. Torture was carried out on them, and more than 700 walked out free men without a trial, without a charge. Innocent men who were left scarred for life by being renditioned from Pakistan, and that was on Musharraf's watch. And to the eternal shame of the Americans, Guantanamo is still open. For goodness sake, close it. Close Guantanamo now. So, more sad news. My wonderful companion, feline companion, Sheba, crossed over the Rainbow Bridge today in the early hours of this morning. And the truth is, I will grieve for her more than the passing of General Pervez Musharraf, who knows or took the secret to his grave of how Dr. Aafia Siddiqui was also kidnapped and renditioned by the Americans in a joint Pakistan operation when she was kidnapped from a taxi in Karachi. That's one truth he took to his grave. Inshallah, he will have left a will and maybe even make reference to it. But if you haven't read it yet, read his book, In the Line of Fire. It is eye-opening, and it speaks volumes about the rotten legacy of the late general. So, on that rather somber note, I will see you all soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.